Imagine waking up one morning to breaking news flashing across every screen in your home. Headlines scream, AI-controlled drones launch unauthorized strikes. Autonomous defense systems retaliate. Within minutes, the world's most powerful nations are pointing fingers. Satellites are shifting, missile systems activating, and fear begins to spread faster than light. No declaration of war, no warning from world leaders, just machines, following code. It sounds like a Hollywood thriller, but experts warn this could one day be real. Artificial intelligence, humanity's greatest invention, might also become the spark that ignites the next great war. Welcome to News Nexus, where we explore the stories shaping our future. Today, we ask one chilling question. Could AI trigger the next world war? In just a few short years, artificial intelligence has transformed nearly every industry: medicine, science, education, business, and now the military. Across the globe, powerful nations are investing billions in autonomous weapons, machines that can identify, track, and destroy targets without human approval. Drones now think for themselves. Missiles can select targets using image recognition. And battlefield robots can decide who lives and who dies, all in the blink of an eye. This is not science fiction anymore. It's already here, quiet, rapid, and unstoppable. The United States, China, Russia, Israel, and several European powers are locked in an arms race unlike any before. This time, the goal isn't who has the biggest bomb, it's who has the smartest algorithm. Because in modern warfare, intelligence is power, and in a world ruled by code, humanity might be losing control. For centuries, humans made the decisions: who to fight, when to act, when to stop. But as AI advances, that human control is slipping away. Picture a future where generals no longer make the calls, machines do. Where algorithms analyze threats, predict enemy moves, and strike back before a human can even understand what's happening. Now imagine what happens when that machine makes a mistake, a radar glitch, a hacked data stream, a misread satellite image. An AI system believes it's under attack and launches retaliation automatically. No emotion, no hesitation, no diplomacy, just logic and lethal precision. We've already come close to catastrophe, long before AI existed. In 1983, Soviet officer Stanislav Petrov saw an alert on his screen: U.S. nuclear missiles inbound. Every rule said he should retaliate. But something in his gut told him it was wrong. He disobeyed orders, and he was right. It was a false alarm. His human judgment saved the world. But in the future, when machines take over that role, who will be there to say stop? The Cold War's nuclear race has now evolved into something far more dangerous: a digital arms race. Nations are building AI defense grids, predictive combat software, and robotic fleets capable of waging war on their own. China calls it intelligentized warfare, a future where AI doesn't just fight battles, it plans them. The United States is investing billions in AI command centers, building systems that can coordinate every branch of defense at lightning speed. Russia is testing robotic tanks and autonomous fighter jets that can fly and fire without pilots. This isn't just about weapons anymore. It's about dominance through data. Whoever controls the smartest code could control the entire global order. But the next world war might not start with bombs at all. It could begin with data. Imagine an AI virus infiltrating financial systems, power grids, satellites, even global communications. Banks freeze, flights stop, cities go dark. No bullets, no soldiers, just chaos. Launched by invisible code. And here's the terrifying part. No one would know who did it. A single cyber attack could cripple entire nations and trigger real-world retaliation. One glitch, one deepfake, one misinterpreted signal, and the world could fall into conflict before anyone realizes what's happening. This is warfare in the age of algorithms. A war fought not with armies, but with information. And yet, there's a deeper question, one that no treaty or technology can answer. When a machine kills, who is responsible? If an autonomous drone mistakenly wipes out a village, who do we blame? The commander who deployed it? The engineer who wrote the code? Or the machine itself? Our laws aren't built for this. The Geneva Conventions assume human decision-making, emotion, reason, restraint. AI knows none of these things. It doesn't feel fear or mercy. It simply calculates and executes. Governments defend these programs, saying they reduce human error and save soldiers' lives. But the truth is, when machines fight, war becomes data-driven, and morality becomes optional. And that imbalance creates something even more dangerous. AI isn't evenly distributed. Wealthy nations with vast computing power control the future of warfare. Developing nations can't compete. This could shatter the global balance of power, leaving smaller countries helpless. And for the first time, private corporations may hold more digital firepower than governments themselves. Imagine a future where a handful of tech giants, or even extremist groups, could unleash autonomous weapons or cyber armies from their laptops. In that world, control doesn't belong to nations anymore. It belongs to whoever holds the code. And even without firing a single shot, AI is already destabilizing the world. Deepfakes, propaganda bots, algorithmic manipulation. Fake videos of presidents declaring war, fake news designed to trigger panic, entire elections influenced by machine-generated lies. Imagine a deepfake video of a world leader threatening another nation. Before the truth is verified, missiles are mobilized, markets crash, citizens panic. Wars may no longer need bombs, just misinformation spreading faster than truth. And AI has become the perfect weapon for it. Now picture the world a decade from now, the year 2035. Every major nation runs its own AI defense network. Autonomous drones patrol borders. Algorithms monitor every signal from land, sea, air, and space. Then one night, an error occurs. A false alarm, a bug, maybe a cyber attack. An AI defense grid interprets it as an incoming strike. It begins countermeasures, automatically. Missiles arm themselves. Defense systems light up across the sky. Humans scramble to verify. But it's too late. The machines are already following protocol. Within minutes, the world teeters on the edge of annihilation, all because of a misunderstanding. In code. No human malice, no intent, just automation. Cold, efficient, fatal, and that is how the next world war could begin. To prevent that nightmare, the world needs rules. The United Nations, scientists, and ethicists are calling for treaties to regulate AI weapons, much like nuclear arms control. But progress is slow. No country wants to pause development. Each fears that doing so will leave them vulnerable. So the cycle continues. The arms race accelerates, and every breakthrough brings us closer to a point of no return. Even the very pioneers of AI, the people who built it, are sounding the alarm. Geoffrey Hinton left Google to warn that AI could escape human control. Elon Musk has compared unregulated AI to summoning the demon. And yet, despite these warnings, research races ahead. It's like trying to build a safety net while jumping off the cliff. But not all hope is lost. AI doesn't have to destroy. It can also protect. It can predict conflicts before they start. Analyze resource shortages to prevent wars over water or food. Translate languages instantly to improve global diplomacy, and even help neutralize nuclear threats before escalation. The potential for peace is there, if humanity chooses to use AI responsibly. Technology itself is neutral. It's the human will behind it that decides whether it heals or harms. If AI becomes a tool for understanding, it could unite the planet. If it becomes a weapon for domination, it could end civilization as we know it. The choice is ours. Right now, we stand at a crossroads, the most critical moment in modern history. Artificial intelligence doesn't hate. It doesn't love. It doesn't dream. It simply obeys. That's why the future of peace cannot be left in the hands of machines. Human judgment, empathy, and moral restraint must always stay in command. Because if we surrender that control, the machines won't need to start the war. We'll have already lost it. So, could AI trigger the next world war? The answer depends not on the technology, but on us. We built these systems, we trained them, and only we can decide how far they go. The next great conflict doesn't have to be fought with weapons. It can be prevented with wisdom, cooperation, and accountability. This is News Nexus, bringing you the stories that shape tomorrow. If you found this episode eye-opening, Like, share, and subscribe to help us reach more viewers around the world. Stay aware, stay informed, and remember, knowledge is humanity's strongest defense.